What's good, y'all? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? Sorry, I didn't know where I put my matches. We're just gonna see what it is today. I'm sorry, I definitely missed yesterday. Going through a few transitions in my life, but I am grateful for where I'm at. So let's see where the collective is. Like some of y'all know, you know, I'm also learning on my journey, but this is what I've been called to do. So I'm grateful for those who are patient with me. And I'm also grateful if it does resonate, because that, makes me feel confident. And, if things are resonating for you, let me know in the comments. Like, even if you just put like a little emoji, like, it will really like brighten up my spirit for real. Like, it would make me feel happy that, someone's being touched. But I get it. Like, sometimes you just listening, and, and that's fine too. No pressure. If you call to, I'm just putting it out there. But, the likes in the comments now, I can really see, like, that would definitely like make me feel like more confident that I'm actually reaching y'all, not just talking, to myself. But like I said, I definitely get it. Like, no pressure at all. So yeah. Let's see what's going on. Shall we? Hold on one second. Okay. So already I'm getting somebody wants to do a little digging. I don't know if that's you. Or okay, I'm getting this the collective. So the collective wants to do a little. Let me see. Hold on one second. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I keep pausing, but I don't got no pantalones on right now, so I don't want y'all to be seeing me in that way. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna see what the tea is. We're gonna see what's good. I just came out of like a real serious meditation, so I'm still kind of opened up a lot of stuff. But what I could definitely say is, no matter what somebody has done to you, you have a lot of power and grace over your life. You are an army. You have an army. And you're undefeated. So let's see. Back into the tea, right? If somebody doesn't want you to move on, so they partying to get you off their mind. It's almost like with somebody that doesn't want you to move on, that parties to try to get you off their mind, they're probably going and doing the things that they don't want you to do. They don't respect your boundaries. They want what they want. They get what they want, whether it's by force. They want to hear something from you. They want you to have something to say about this. Somebody out here just being reckless with their sexual energy, moving in silence about it. They having legal issues. And they're obsessively in love with you. Somebody's mother told them to stop what they were doing, but they didn't listen. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are, so they just stay in the same cycle over and over with bad habits, car problems. I keep hearing about repos, so I don't know if the car is going to get repoed. You know, because they have a lack mindset. They just try different ways to get out of this bind that they're in. Worried about you, worried about their own problems at home. Too busy winning in reverse is crazy. That's the only card that came in reverse. So we got somebody that's just toxic. But you know, I don't like only sticking with the... When I pull out the T, I always got to pull out the hidden truth. Because the T is what's going on in the 3D. Okay. I wonder if you are happy without me. I knew exactly what I was doing. I will wait for you. I'll wait for a sign for you. That was in reverse. So, I don't know. We will be together again. I left you before you could leave me. So I don't know what... I don't think... This is what they're thinking, but to be honest with you, I don't think you're falling for this. I'm so attracted to you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. That's sad. So this person doesn't know who they are. So, I'm hearing somebody got into a car accident. Maybe they was too busy on the phone or too busy overthinking something. There's a strategy this person wants to come up with to come into your life again. The spirit is blocking their efforts. Okay. There's no such thing as a fake apology for you, because you can see right through everything. This person has family that is telling them to do better, and then they have family that's telling them not to do better. And that's what's confusing this person. That's why they just stick to the negative, because the negativity is so much easier to be loyal to. It's easier to be loyal to negativity. Please clarify the Fool. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so they're thinking about the things that they've done, how they, you know, make changes in their attitude and how they handle things. Okay. But they want different in their life. They see you as someone that may be bound to. Okay, so it's a relationship that I want to say that they try to have you bound, but they see that you have a lot of they see that you have a lot of spiritual insight, or you know that you have a lot of spiritual insight. But they wanted you to be a slave to them, but you put a death to that because of your spiritual insight. I'm getting here that maybe it was you that took a leap of faith and seen what was going on. So you started listening to your spirit guides. And you put a death to the slavery that you was in with this person. It was very difficult for you to make this choice. And you took your time and you did what you had to do. This delicate, this empathetic person went through so much struggle in this relationship. You knew what you had to do, but you weren't fully making the decision because you had, dreams and aspirations for this relationship. Yeah. You was hoping that this relationship would make you abundant, or it would make that person was thinking that this relationship would make them abundant. Somebody knew the direction to make and didn't make the decision that they had to make because they knew that there was abundance in this relationship. But somebody messed it up. This King of Pentacles was ambitious. They seem calm, but it's almost like all that was a lie, and it put you in hermit mode to start seeing what was truly going on. Yeah. With the Empress coming out. Queen of Pentacles. Now you have so many more opportunities in the spiritual. And it's leaving this person in the Two of Swords not knowing what to do in life because they don't have you anymore. You've gone on to victory past this person, and they want to know what it is they can do to fix it, but they don't want to put the effort in. They just want you to come back. They're waiting for the results of their mental manifestations. But they're just standing around waiting. They're not doing anything. They're horrified that they had ruined their abundance. That they basically ruined their family, their abundance, they seen abundance in you and be in a relationship with you, but because of the problems that they caused, they believed that, when they was creating the problems, they wasn't looking at, creating a family with you. But They think their manifestations might possibly work, but they don't have any it's like they don't expect there to be a family anymore in this situation. They know that you put a death to things because of something that they did, something that they caused. Yeah, the things that they was causing, they wasn't realizing that you were the gift the whole time. The tower came in reverse, but it's not a positive tower in reverse. This is a tower in reverse in which somebody is just constantly they're constantly keeping themselves in. So this is somebody this has a child mind. This is I really feel like I'm part of the collective because I really don't want to make this bias, but this is what the cards are showing. I don't want to be biased. Okay. So this person doesn't feel like they have freedom to do the things that they truly want to do because their mind is so fucked up. Yeah. The devil. They can't seem to figure out how to make a change. Yeah. Regret. They're burdened. It's like they feel like a glass house and there's a meteor shower. Things are not improving for them, but it's improving for you. You're growing fast. You know? Yeah. Spirit is coming together with you, and whether or not you have somebody else coming in should not be your concern. Okay. Spirit is planning on giving you a more grounded mindset, a more alleviated heart chakra, your root, your heart. Okay. Whatever done with the root will affect the crown. You have angels recording everything that's going on. And it's giving a sense of prosperity to where your destiny is being rewritten. Yeah. Because you passed the test. I'm getting that nobody else in your line has passed this test. Everyone has gotten chained by temptation. Even if you had to distract yourself, you still found a way out. Even if you wasn't strong enough to do it in the face of adversity, you found a way to distract yourself in order for the strength to have a place to build. Okay. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. What else? Yeah. Achievement, optimism, vitality, the sun, self-confidence, enlightenment, clear thinking, satisfaction, masculinity, happiness, prosperity. You have balanced yourself. Listen, even if you don't get married one day, just remember that We were not sent here to get married per se. If it happens, it happens. But we were sent here for a purpose, to change the course of everyone's lives. We're here on a mission. And your mission is specific. Queen of Wands. You have dominance. You're visionary. You have to stay focused to the creation of who you are. The Hangman, Knight of Swords, and Judgment. I'm getting a feeling of every time that there is someone jumping into your auric field, there is a change of mindset. You could become very serious in solitude, and you allow judgment to rewrite the course of your imagination. One day you could be on fire and restless, and the next day you could be calm and enlightened, taking the time to think and, think on a high level with trust in the divine. Other days you feel like fighting spiritually, but you know what you want to do, because your ancestors are on board with you on any which side that you come. Whatever mentality that you want to have, Spirit is right there with you, directing you. There's never any wrong answers. There's never any wrong directions. You awaken to the things that once might have kept you stagnant. You have the ability to judge as well. And that's why you have such an army with you. You awaken people, whether they want to elevate or not. There's things that they experience after meeting you or after treating you wrong that they will always remember for the rest of their life. And it was no accident. You came for a purpose, and the purpose is what you've been living the last couple months. Something has opened your eyes here. Yeah, that's the message. That's the important message that you need to know. Have courage. Be self-motivated, because your potential is great. And you made it. Don't let go. You can definitely forfeit this still, but don't let go. See how he's holding on with two hands? And it looks like that other hand is like holding on, because please don't go. Right? And I'm not saying that you're anywhere close to leaving or messing up or anything, but I feel like I'm only saying that because sometimes when we get too comfortable, we start taking things for granted. And Spirit just wants you to know that, it is possible that somebody could take these gifts and these enlightenments for granted. Because, you know, things could be helping us for the moment, but when we're feeling content and then we get the things that we want out of life, then we forget what we learned in the struggle. But you won't forget because you're being mindful. I just have to remind you to keep it like that. So if this is resonating for you, please hit that like button. I love you. And congratulations.